Today we're going to revise and proofread our descriptive paragraph and make a final copy. All right, writers sometimes use similes, like we talked about, to help readers picture what they're describing. A simile will compare how two things look, sound, feel, or taste. All right, look at page 266 in your student book. In The Journey, Stories of Migration, you read that 1,000,000,000 locust wings sound like thunder. Like thunder is a simile. It's a phrase that uses like or as to compare two things. That is one way to help your readers picture what you describe. In this example here, this revised draft, Victor wrote a descriptive paragraph about a whale watching trip. He revised his draft by adding a simile and strong descriptive words. So let's look at how we changed this. When we finally spotted a whale, I was shocked. It was just floating. And then he added looking like an island as a simile. It didn't look like a whale. And then the island dove into the ocean. In seconds, the whale popped up again, and then the whale leaped high out of the ocean, showering us with seawater. Instead of just seawater, he used a caret and added the descriptive word chilly. As the whale dove quickly back into the waves, it flapped its tail. Okay, again, he went back and he saw, ooh, I could add some descriptive words here. So instead of that, it flapped its huge fan-like tail. That helps us to picture that tail so much better than if it just flapped its tail. Okay, that tail was bigger than our boat. Another comparison. That's awesome. He did a good job. Let's read Victor's final copy of My Whale Watching Trip. Mom and I took a whale watching trip last summer. At first it seemed to be an ocean watching trip. When we finally spotted a whale, I was shocked. It was just floating, like an island. It didn't look like a whale. But then the island dove into the ocean. In seconds, the whale popped up again, and then the whale leaped high out of the ocean, showering us with chilly seawater. As the whale dove quickly back into the waves, it flapped its huge fan-like tail. That tail was bigger than our boat. "Bye!" I yelled as I waved, feeling like I was saying goodbye to an old friend. Mom and I had seen what we came for, a giant whale. What a great trip! And what a great story, Victor. So Victor added a simile to describe his first look at the whale. What similes could you use in your descriptive paragraph? You're going to go back today and you're going to revise and proofread your story. And when you do that, I'd like you to use the checklist on page 266. You're going to look at, did you state your topic clearly? Are your ideas in an order that makes sense? Did you use sensory details, how it sounded, looked, felt? Okay. Did you use similes to describe what something felt like? Did you use phrases that tell where and when? And did you edit your work and look at your grammar, your spelling, and your punctuation? You are going to work to revise your writing, and then you are going to make a final copy in your composition notebook or on a fresh, clean, lined piece of paper. All right, again, this is your animal that you have watched or have had some experience with. All right, so have fun writing your story. And if you want to share them with me, I'd love to hear them.